The crypto market will never stop short of attracting asset traders, individuals, and institutions looking to invest in a promisingly profitable atmosphere. We have seen cryptos exert some impressive short and long-term gains and incredible advancements in crypto's blockchain technology. However, one crypto project arises to defy the odds of the established crypto market with a different idea for overcoming the limitations of blockchain technology. This is a simplified study of everything you need to know about the Hedera Hashgraph project. In this video, we'll look at what Hedera Hashgraph is all about and the price predictions of its native token, HBAR. What is Hedera Hashgraph? HBAR. From afar, Hedera Hashgraph, by definition, is a digital currency network that offers people a platform to create and use applications as well as perform transactions online. But the project distinguishes itself by placing its software under the operation of a group of viable businesses. Hedera differs from other platforms in its design and functionality. While its cryptocurrency, HBAR, can be traded at high transaction speeds, very few nodes on the network can take part in validating transaction history on the network. The transaction speed is aided by the limited place on functions like the organization of transactions and registration of transaction time. This means that every transaction on the network is quickly finalized without leaving room for alterations to the state of transactions that might be made later. The project's developers offer this as assurance that businesses can rely on while they look to make a decision on every data in the network. Hedera Hashgraph is a project for big companies such as Boeing, IBM, and LG, who have actually ascribed to becoming nodes within the network. Who invented Hedera Hashgraph? Lehman Baird, a computer scientist, and Mance Harmon, a technology executive, invented the Hedera Hashgraph. Baird and Harmon founded Swirlds in 2015 as partners. They turned swords into Hedera Hashgraph to develop and govern a live network, Hedera, based on its technology. When it launched, it gained wide acceptance in 2018. Over the years, it raised about $124 million by selling its HBAR cryptocurrency via a simple agreement for future tokens, offering, or SAFT. While it's renowned as a private network, the vision is broad. It'll later integrate more entities into its network before going public. The most distinguishing feature of Hedera Hashgraph is its data structure for grouping transactions, known as a hash graph. The hash graph's data structure makes it able to process transactions faster and much cheaper than other blockchains. It's an entirely new blockchain with a patent algorithm meant initially for private use. The algorithm, with all nodes constantly communicating their information with one another. Hedera Hashgraph is the first product of the algorithm to be used as a public network. It's safe to say that HBAR is unlike every other cryptocurrency, since it doesn't run on a blockchain, but a hash graph. Is Hashgraph better than the blockchain? It's yet to be seen, but there are a few more things to say about the Hashgraph. So, we'll let you be the judge of that. Hashgraph's consensus. Blockchain uses either proof of work or proof of stake to govern its network. There are two major consensus types for any blockchain type. The Hashgraph has a different way of ensuring that all the computers in its network can approve and finalize decisions on transaction history. The Hashgraph consensus mechanism is powered by two nodes. The first node is the consensus node. These nodes influence the order and history of Hedera Hashgraph's transactions. On the other hand, the second node, known as the mirror node, merely transmits the transaction information to everyone else on the network. These two types of nodes do a perfect job of accurately determining the history and finalizing the transactions on the network without giving opportunities for the transaction to be recalled. Other blockchains set up their consensus in a different way. Whatever happens on the blockchain is determined by users who suggest and determine what blocks get added to the blockchain. Traditional blockchains are technically more open to people, which means lesser security. Hashgraph holds key advantages that both public and private blockchains enjoy. Hedera Hashgraph governance. As stated earlier, Hedera Hashgraph is not governed by individuals, but by corporations. These companies make up its governing council. They combine to run the consensus nodes for validating and processing transactions. About 40 people are sitting on the governing council. These include top personnel from Boeing, Google, and IBM. What does the council do? They vote on key decisions to be made on the Hashgraph. They manage the development and security of the software. They protect Hashgraph's state of legality in many nations worldwide. They ensure the proper allocation of funds for several projects. The council isn't made up of long-serving candidates. Each member only spends about 2 to 3 years per term on the seat, and they can only spend 2 terms in office. As long as they remain on board, they have an equal say and vote over the decisions regarding the network's progress. While an active governing council might operate right now, the door is always open for someone else to take over running the nodes in the future. The major similarity between the blockchain and Hashgraph is that they rely on distributed ledger technology, or DLT. DLT is at the root of everything that makes the Hedera ecosystem work. The goal of Hedera is to empower people in whatever accessible means via the internet. Is HBAR valuable? HBAR is the underlying token of the Hashgraph network, so anyone who wants to use the network must transact and use HBAR to separate applications. HBAR, on the other hand, has a total supply of 50 billion, and they share some of its tokens as rewards for proxy staking. In some instances, people who own HBAR can lock up their stakes for as long as they want. Technically, the token is useful for paying transaction fees for everything you want to do. Staking, in other note, attracts the attention of users looking to earn rewards for processing transactions. Why should you use HBAR? Hedera shares the same vision as many other blockchains. It wants to build an efficient system that offers stability, speed, and security to individuals and big companies who would be enthused to depend on the Hashgraph for building digital applications. The competition is already quite stiff, with Algorand, Ethereum, and Ripple XRP in the long run to entice corporate interest. If they succeed, it'll be a big break indeed for the crypto industry. For now, investors can get high off the low transaction fees and the interest rewards that using HBAR on the Hedera Hashgraph offers. In time, the tokens you accumulate will appreciate in value, utility, and demand. Hedera Hashgraph, price history and future predictions. 2020 was a great one for cryptocurrencies, especially the HBAR coin. The first half of the year proved quite positive. Still, it experienced a downturn in its fortune due to the high volatility that heralded the beginning of Bitcoin's crazy run into 2021. HBAR coin later picked and made bullish push with significant changes in its price gains. It reached a 60 cents all-time high in September 21 before investors took massive profits. The resultant sell-off meant that the coin dropped in value, and it dropped from 45 cents to 23 cents later in the year. We experienced a further drop in its value in 2022 and lost more than 92% of its all-time high. It was no fault of HBAR or its Hashgraph network. It wasn't let off the hook from the damaging bearish phase in which every aspect of the crypto market has dipped. At the time of this recording, the coin was trading at 6 cents. Looking at the chart of HBAR's coin price activity, it's not exactly the year's crypto. Still, the real crypto experts say waiting for a token's performance is the right way to go. My chief forecast for the eventual value of HBAR tokens by the end of 2022 is that it could peak at 8 cents in the most optimistic sense. However, I don't expect it to drop below 5 cents this year. However, if 8 cents is unattainable, investors may be rewarded with a finish at 0.065 or 7 cents max. 2023 may then prove to be a better year for the HBAR and the crypto industry in general. HBAR may trade at 11 cents in the year's first quarter and test at 50 cents as the year wears on. A few crypto experts have some things to say about Hedera Hashgraph's chances in the 2022 market. Wallet Investor has pretty low expectations for the coin this year. However, based on the price forecast for 2023, a long-term price decrease is expected, with the value estimated to be around 0.003. Expert HBAR predictions for a 5-year investment indicate that your current investment will be significantly reduced due to the bearish trend. Changely thinks HBAR may have an average trading price of 0.067 in December 2022. According to our HBAR price forecast, the price won't fall below 0.064. Finally, according to historical price data, Coin Arbitrage Bot predicts that the Hedera Hashgraph could be worth 0.18381 by the end of 2022. According to their forecast, the coin price will be around 0.326 by 2023. Do you think we'll see cryptocurrencies abandon blockchain for the Hashgraph in the years to come if it proves to be a better alternative? If you think Hashgraph may be able to overcome the scalability issues that limit the blockchain, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a new video, and I'll catch you in the next one.